तो आपका स्वागत करता हूँ अपने चैनल रियलिटी गेम में। तो आज मैं बात करूँगा डायनेस्टी 2 की, उसके रिव्यू के बारे में। सो वॉच टिल एंड। तो अगर आपने मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब अभी तक नहीं किया तो उसे सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए और बेल आइकन को दबा दीजिए फॉर मोर रिव्यूज ऑफ गेम प्लस गेम प्ले।
Hello and welcome to my channel Reality Gaming, and so today I am going to talk about Destiny 2 in this video, so watch till end. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.
तो अगर आपने ये गेम पहले नहीं खेली है तो आप इसमें बहुत से कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे, जो कि आपको बहुत ही तरह से कंफ्यूज करने के लिए गेम।
Destiny 2 is a lot more Destiny. The structure is largely the same, as is the mechanically excellent shooting and satisfying loot grind. But there are a variety of changes both under the hood and throughout your activities that make it a significant improvement over the original and a better experience for more than just the most hardcore players. From the onset, there's an overwhelming amount of stuff to do. The Red War story funnels you through the 4 areas you can explore, introducing you to each one as you go. At each destination, there's a bunch of optional activities to choose from, including story-like adventure missions, simple loot dungeons called Lost Sectors that lead to hidden areas of the map, and public events and patrols, which return from Destiny 1. Then, as you progress through the story, you'll unlock the Strike playlist and PvP in the Crucible. For a newcomer to Destiny, it can be hard to decide what to do and when.
इसमें आपको स्टोरी और एडवेंचर के रिलेटेड मिशन मिलेंगे जो कि आपको बहुत ही अच्छे लगेंगे। इसमें बहुत सी तरह के और भी न्यू मिशन हैं जो कि आपको डायनेस्टी 1 में नहीं दिखेंगे।
Red War story missions are less about plot and more about acclimating you to everything there is to see. You'll level up at a pretty steady pace, but there are 2 level-gated missions that essentially force you to complete adventures and other activities for XP before you can move on. There's no actual reason for the missions to have level requirements, which can be annoying, but having direction is welcome after Destiny 1's lack thereof. And aside from netting new XP and loot, the semi-hidden Lost Sectors reward exploration, while adventures are filled with lore and interesting details about the world that fall outside of the scope of the main story. Plus, if you're burnt out on standard, you can switch to PvP to level up, which requires different gear and skills. The story is enough to serve its main purpose, which is to contextualize the shooting and looting you're doing through it all. Its villain is a derivative conqueror figure with a hunger for power and destruction, and the save the world plot is tired. But you don't need to know much to get going except that humanity is in danger, and you of all people have the power to help. The story's strengths lie in atmosphere and side details, like the endearing craziness of the deranged AI failsafe or the mysteries of the Vex machine race, and that should be fine for the majority of players who see the story as something to rush through in order to reach the high-level endgame. The mournful soundtrack in particular is fantastic, and it carried me through the most basic story beats, even on repeat playthroughs. Like Destiny 1, there's a lot of grinding to be done between finishing the story and moving on to the high-level endgame activities like the Nightfall Strike and the Raid. And again, like in Destiny 1, the shoot and loot feedback loop feels fantastic. The gunplay is still excellent, and being rewarded for your efforts with an even better gun is something worth celebrating. The biggest change is how much quicker it is to increase your light level, now called power, with minimal grinding early on. The combat isn't any easier because of it, though, so it simply takes away the Destiny 1 era frustration of running the same few strikes a dozen times before you can move on to literally anything else. Plus, knowing you might get a slightly more fashionable pair of gauntlets from a 5-minute public event gives you the kind of instant gratification that will sustain you through to the endgame. There's a decent variety of weapons and gear to find, mostly in random drops. And once you know what gear is desirable, it becomes a fun meta game to hope you'll find it. A favorite around the GameSpot office has been the exotic copter rifle suite business, and though no one has been using it, we had a lot of fun embarking on the quest to get tracking. You might get lucky and get what you want right away, but for most people, finding a combination of great weapons for both and PvP and gear with abilities that complement them takes some time. as far as customization goes, the Eververse and its microtransactions return, though leveling up after the official level cap grants you the new bright engrams that can be redeemed for consumable shaders, emotes, and more, for free. The change to shaders was unpopular among fans at first, but making them consumable allows for a greater range of customization on different pieces of armor as well as weapons.